just woke up. Clearly. We're about to hit up the Commander tournament for today. Well, actually, we're about to hit it up in 5 hours, but I'm about to prep for it, okay? The tournament is really cool. We're going to be drafting Commander decks, so they're going to have bulk boxes sitting around, and we can pick 25 out of one box, and then we move to 4 different pods, so we end the tournament with 100 cards, whittle that down to enough to put lands in it. It's actually one of my favorite types of tournaments. They're doing something really interesting this time. They're letting us bring our own commanders. Not only that, we can bring 2 of any legendary and have them as partners, and then draft around that. So I'm going to start looking around for some spicy tech, all right, and see what we can come up with. All right, the brain's working, okay? So far, Azuri. I don't know if this is going to flip around when I finish the video. I hope it will. We get experience counters for playing any creature that has 2 or less power, and then we get to divvy out 1/1 counters to a creature equal to the number of experience counters we have. So I know I want to use this. I don't know how I want to interact with it. I'm thinking something along the lines of tokens, but we'll see. I know Azuri's locked in. I like this. Okay, post-shower thoughts. I was thinking with Azuri, there's like 1 of 2 things we want to do. We want to either have a commander that will have evasion, and we can throw those 1/1 counters on from Azuri, which I'm less into. The other thing I'm more into is we can have a commander that makes a ton of tokens, so then we can just get more and more experience counters and just have a deck that just exponentially grows over the course of the game, because we're drafting out of bulk boxes. I really don't think anybody's going to be comboing off on anybody or playing too hyper aggressive. I think games are going to go very long, so if we can outscale everybody, that's the name of the game. So I'm going to start looking around for some potential commanders. I'll get back with you. Nasty combo, dude. Okay, so with Azuri, whenever we have anything enter that has 2 or less power, we get an experience counter, then we get to start dishing out 1/1 counters equal to the number of experience counters we have. We get it, okay? But look at this commander I found to pair with it. Ferafor. Let me give you a rundown. 7-drop gives you a 1/1 for each counter among creatures target player controls. And then those 1/1s gonna give us more experience counters. Oh, yes. This is going to be insane.
So we're back from the Commander draft, and it went pretty freaking well. We ended up winning our first pod, hell yeah, and our second pod, we ended up knocking 1 guy out. My bad, ski dude. Just needed something to talk about on the video and prove that that could do something. It went very well. The first game was absolutely nuts. We ended up getting somewhere around 16 counters on board by the time Ferafor hit, so we ended up getting 16 1/1s, which then doubled our experience counters, which then stuck all those experience counters on one of our evasive creatures in the deck, and then we just one-shot a guy. Then next turn, put all of our experience counters on a different evasive creature, doubled those counters with Ferafor, swung each of them at the remaining 2 players, took him out. The VV player had to go immediately. He did 24 damage to us on a single turn, even though he mulliganed down to 5. He had no cards in hand, had to kill him just in case he top-decked a looting card, and guess what he top-decked? A looting card. So, good thing I took him out. Sorry about that, Zane. No hard feelings, my guy. Yep, I just wanted to talk to you about the deck, because what we ended up drafting just out of bulk boxes ended up being an extremely cohesive deck that I think, I'll put the price right here, ends up being very budget. And if you would want to build like an Azuri list, I think this wouldn't be a bad budget one. I am actually going to upgrade this and talk about this deck at some point in the future. But as it stands right now, for drafting this out of bulk boxes, it's pretty awesome. So let's talk about it. We got Prey Upon because our creatures are going to have so many 1/1 counters on them. It was just a good removal spell. Quandrix Campus with a cool Surge foil, dude. Had to take that. Raven Form for some good removal. Liquimetal Torque was absolutely clutch. One of our opponents had an enchantment that wouldn't let them take damage, so I was able to turn their enchantment into an artifact and then Raven Form it. So yeah, that actually worked out perfect. Coiling Oracle, great mana ramp, card draw. Lifecrafter's Bestiary, scrying and drawing cards for playing creatures. This was a very creature-heavy deck, so that came in clutch. Plaquecaster Frog. It literally looked like this was a precon at one point. It had so much good interaction that I found in the bulk boxes. Being able to give our stuff with 1/1 counters Shroud for paying 2 mana, very good. This is what we got for going to the tournament. A Gilded Lotus, which, very cool, dude. We'll take that. Needlethorn Drake, so we can start throwing a bunch of 1/1 counters on a flying Death Toucher. Thelanite Hermit flips and makes us 4 1/1 Saprolinks, so that will immediately give us 4 experience counters with Azuri, and also it gives Saprolings 1/1, which, I don't know if you noticed, it's crazy how I drafted that. I got really lucky. Ferafor makes Saprolings, so that interaction was very good. Pride Milkin came in clutch, giving all of our stuff with 1/1 counters trample. Armored Scrap Gorger, just some good graveyard hate and mana ramp. We got tons of mana ramp too. Ivy Lane Denizen, turning our green creatures entering into 1/1 counters. Rolesk just lets us proliferate twice. I just needed it to put more 1/1 counters on stuff, give me more experience counters. Very good. Cold-Eyed Selkie, fill this up with counters, smack someone, draw a bunch of cards? Sure. Sanctum Weaver, we don't run a lot of enchantments. I just wanted a Sanctum Weaver, and it was good mana ramp. Emergent Sequence, good mana ramp. Solana Ledgewalker, just good evasive creature to throw 1/1 counters on. Same with Ginger Brute. Fyndhorn Elves, good mana ramp. Opal Palace causes stuff to enter with 1/1 counters. Inspiring Call, drawless cards for the number of 1/1 counters on our side, sure. Borrowing 100,000 arrows, draw us a card for each tapped creature target opponent controls. Again, if we're against a token deck, very, very good. Wilson, how about we throw a bunch of 1/1 counters on a Vigilance, Reach, Trample, Ward 2 that can't be countered? That seems fine. But just in case you didn't think the deck was stacked enough, we got a Tezzeret's Gambit to proliferate and draw cards. A Looter Il Core to be evasive and put 1/1 counters on it. Master Chef, because commanders we control cause our creatures to enter with 1/1 counters, and in this format we had 2 commanders, so this was putting in double duty. Capsize, this was an old school classic, bounce something and buy it back for 3. Didn't get to play it, but gross card. At least it was. Simic Growth Chamber, Rogue's Passage to get some of those big creatures through. Blighted Woodland. Lure, all creatures able to block enchant creature do so. This actually won me the first game, so when I swung out, one of the creatures wasn't necessarily evasive, but I was able to throw a lure onto one of my other smaller creatures, so all the opponent's creatures had to block it, and then all my big stuff got through, so lure actually won me the game. An MVP card here. Saruman's Trickery is just a counterspell that amasses, so it'll give us experience counters since we get a 1/1 with Azuri. Sharp-Eyed Rookie, just good card draw. Elvish Mystic, good mana ramp. Moss Diamond, good mana ramp. Loyal Drake, good card draw if we control our commander. Reclamation Sage, good removal. Zamone, good, I guess, card draw and mana ramp. Look at that. We got a Penman's Aura. That was one of the best pulls of the night. I don't think I have a deck necessarily for this yet, but I'm going to make one. Being able to untap our stuff, that was going to come in clutch with Ferrophor's ability to double each kind of counter. I didn't get to use it, but I was hoping I would have. Prismatic Lens, good mana ramp. Emoti, giving all of our stuff that cost 6 or more Cascade. The only reason I ran this is because Emoti cascades herself, and then if we cast Ferrophor, that would have also cascaded. So that just seemed good. Soul to Harvest, good card draw if we play creatures. Ornithopter, good creature to throw 1/1 counters on. Stasis Field, good removal. Tainted Observer, great proliferate. Whenever a creature enters, you can pay 2 and proliferate. That's actually nuts. Sure. Basking Broodscale. I actually did not get the infinite combo for this, but, you know, still a very good card. Whenever it gets counters, we get Eldrazi spawns. Sure. Zemek's Guildmage. Yeah, people enter with 1/1 counters on them. That's pretty good. And you can remove counters to draw cards. Sure. Silk Guard. I was really excited about this one. Put a 1/1 counter on each of up to X target creatures. Each modified creature you control gains hexproof until end of turn. Yeah, sure. Rag of Smothering was just a good evasive creature to throw 1/1 counters on while also dealing with Spellslinger decks at the table. So I didn't get to play it, but I feel like that would have came in clutch for sure. Lone Mage Familiar, good mana ramp. Rampant Growth, good mana ramp. Mistcloaked Herald, just an evasive creature to throw 1/1 counters on. Whirler Rogue was absolutely busted at the tournament. It gives you 3 loyalty counters just for entering, and then you can tap the 2 Thopters that it enters with to make something unblockable. Yeah, I can easily say this is what caused me to take out the VV deck game 1. It was insane. Such a good card in this deck. Key to the City, make some stuff unblockable that's really big. Twiddle, switch the target of something that's targeting one of your things, just some protection. Triton's Shore Stalker, a good evasive creature to throw your stuff on. Thrumming Bird, also a good evasive creature that also proliferates, so double duty there. Metathran Soldier, just another evasive creature we drafted. Mosswort Bridge, get to cheat out some stuff, we love that. Golden Ratio was overpowered. This card is so good. Draw a card for each different powered among creatures you control. Yeah. When I played it, it was literally just a 3-mana draw 3, and I was like, this feels good. This is good. Uvenwald Tracker. Yeah, go ahead and fight some stuff. I think this is actually worth a couple bucks. Good card. Great removal. Land. As for Toll, didn't get to play this, but get to cast some stuff for free, put counters on it, cast stuff for less than the amount of counters on it each turn. Sure. That seems good. Phase Dolphin, when it attacks, another target creature can't be blocked, so you make Phase Dolphin and something else big with 1/1 counters and then swing with both of them. Why not? And then, yeah, we got a Thunderhawk gunship. So there was a few good pulls in this. We get 2 2/2s, which will go ahead and give us 2 experience counters. And then when it swings, it gives all of our creatures flying, which, again, with all our big creatures, probably isn't going to be good at all. Yeah, I know it was really good. Like I was saying, this deck was so much fun to play that I think I am going to just turn it into an Azuri deck and definitely put Ferrophore in there as like a secret commander type deal. Because, wow, it did work. And Ferrophore is very fun. It's a 7-drop, but, like, you're in green, man. I think both games that I played at the tournament, I could play Ferrophore on turn 4 or 5 with just, like, a basic mana ramp package. So it's not that unforeseeable to be able to play Ferrophore. And the way it interacts with Azuri, whew, damn, is that good. Oh, and we also got a little promo pack. And guess what I pulled out of my promo pack? Whew. Delny, which I've wanted a Delny forever. Since she dropped, I've wanted one of her so bad. I'm like a White Weenie player at heart. That's how I got into this game. White Weenie in Standard back when I was like 8. This is awesome. So happy I pulled one of these. Now, I definitely want to make a deck where Delny goes in it. I don't think I'm going to build a Delny deck, but if you want to give me some suggestions down below for decks that Delny can go into that seem fun and seem like up my alley creative-wise, let me know, because this is a card I really like. If you enjoyed the deck, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below because it helps me out a ton. And if you want to show additional support, you can be one of these. You can be like one of these members that you're seeing on screen, our Patreon or YouTube members. And if you become a YouTube or Patreon member, you can submit your decks for Friday night deck reviews because every Friday night we go live and review the community decks. So there's that. If you want to join the Discord, link down below. We have an amazing community that's always down to play some Commander. So if you've been looking for a community, welcome, brother. Make sure to check out the website to use our tools and pick up some Commander merch. And outside of that, I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.